Wybot, and welcome back to Let's Play some City Skylines here after dark. And I have reloaded things, and unfortunately, frame rate's still a little bit chuggy here. I think it's just the size of the city here at this point, and also all of the icons for what's going on that's not right in the world here. So, unfortunately, this may end up being a housekeeping episode instead of... Well, you know what? We'll make it housekeeping / let's improve the freeway here, and we'll maybe save the university for next time. And I will go in here, and I will be taking some loans. And my mistake, I do have a I do have a monster loan that I've not yet repaid. Lovely. The last episode, I told you guys that I repaid it. Oh, just like real life, can't keep track of shit. Oh well. Anyway here, folks, we're gonna pause things up here first off, and I love going below ground, I really do. Like, I love doing stuff like this, but I think that I'm gonna have to go above ground here, because I did test this out before here, and it did not work at all well going above ground, so... Or going below ground, rather. Going above ground is perfect. Actually try something like this, and then right back down to the ground like this. How does that look? That actually does not look bad. Kind of looks somewhat realistic. It looks a little bit funny, but I think that'll work. Alright. Let's switch over to the freeform tool to get some aesthetically pleasing exits and entrances to the highway. Actually, let's just try doing this. This could be cool. We could just manage to get it on just before we leave the city, just at the very edge there. That actually looks really nice. I like it. I'd like to do a twin of it. I guess we would have to have it come out right by the crematorium. That could be a bit of a problem, but we'll try. We'll try, because I like it a lot. I do. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Out of city limits. Well, there's your first problem. Up a little bit so it's in city limits. But the problem is it keeps on running into the crematorium. I don't think there's much I can do about it. Well, there is, but it involves moving the crematorium over here, which costs a fair bit of money, but it's not ideal, but I think that's probably the best thing for the city as a whole. So let's just go ahead and plop this down here. We'll actually rezone this again as residential, see if anybody wants to live right there. So we've got some nice, lovely things here. Perhaps I should actually make this like a one-way, or... No, a one-way would be stupid, but maybe a residential street just to get a little bit more room out of this. I think that might actually be an idea. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to set up a very swanky residential street here. And we just killed the zone that we just made here. And, yeah, we'll actually make this high density, I think. We're trying to make this area a little bit more developed. And actually, for similarity purposes, let's go ahead and do the same thing over here as well. We'll dezone this area, and we'll make it high density as well. Okay, very good. Now, however, we need to worry about getting people back on the highway. That's not going to be quite as easy. Got a lot of stuff in here. This right here is a two-way street, however, so maybe I can do an exit right here. It's not going to be as visually appealing, but be able to squeeze something out. Space is already occupied. It's occupied by that road intersection. That's going well. That's actually a problem because I want to have another entrance unless I put a twinned road down through here, which I'm probably going to have to do, actually. I might have to do a parallel road and use the causeway as a throughway to get to everybody now, but that's going to cause traffic jams. Oh, that's not ideal. And also, this looks like shit. I'm probably going to have to redo this a little bit here. But, the short term, I'd like a proper interchange here. Let's see about doing that. Space already occupied. There's a school here. Alright, well, guess we moved the school as well. Just relocate the school by a little bit. That's not a very appealing, that's not all that appealing, folks. Let's try to do better. That's a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. And the exit ramp here. Actually, could we maybe perhaps... Because that space is already occupied. That's a police station, isn't it? We're just gonna have to we're gonna just have to move everything in this city. There we go. That kind of looks like shit, but I think it's the best we can do for now. The best we can do for now. I think I am going to go ahead and make this a little bit more samey looking here, just for making it look a little bit nicer. Go. Got a little bit of grass there. We'll go ahead and we'll rezone this area where the cop shop was. Alright, very good. And this area right here. Actually, I think for the time being I'm going to do this. This is probably not the brightest idea, but we're going to try it at least. Alright, so... Sure, we'll go freeform for now. And big surprise, there's a fucking park in the way. Alright, let's move the park. For all the good it'll do us. That's not terrible. It feels like we just ripped out a great big chunk of the city skyline though. But let's see what we can do about this. I will go ahead and I will zone some more high density here, and I'll actually just rip out the remaining houses. We did want this to be kind of like a downtown core area, the core, the heart of our city. This area has all got to go. We're getting rid of all these. We're also getting rid of this. That, and we will attempt to... We'll see what we can do with this. This is going to be a mess, I can see right now. It's going to be a great big mess. Let's see what we got here. These are all residential. Okay, so this... We're going to have to bulldoze this. There's not going to be enough clearance whatsoever. So we'll just bulldoze that for now. We'll see what happens in the long run. And I guess we'll use just the... We'll use this just as is. Road up to... At this point, page up, space occupied. We don't have enough space for the road. That's too bad. Alright, let's switch over to the straight line tool again here. Page down, so up here. So we go like this, with page up. Make it similar to what it was over there at that particular overpass. And my goodness, this is kind of derpy. Yeah, this entire area is getting toasted. Let's take a look at that. That's not terrible. It's not the greatest by any means. I guess we're gonna do that. And then for highway entrance, I suppose we'll do this derpy thing. Actually, no. No, we'll do 2 entrances off of this. So we'll do a nice big road where... do a road like this, and eventually page down. That turn seems a bit abrupt, though. And I forgot to set the timer yet again. Alright. We're setting the timer for 15 minutes here, folks. That usually works out pretty well. I'm so sorry, guys. And I'm so sorry that this video is like me being butthurt about the aesthetics of my city. Actually, you know what would be kind of cool? It would be unnecessary, but it would be really cool if we could maybe get a maybe get something set up over here like this. There we go. That's pretty damn cool looking. I mean, it's unnecessary as hell, but that looks pretty good to me. But let's go ahead and unfortunately this apartment building's going down. There we go. So that's our one interchange there. And we're probably going to have to do something similar for this one. We're definitely doing it off of this because I'm not putting additional traffic lights on this damn street if I can avoid it. So for this, we'll do something nice and simple. And for this right here, probably do something similar. I wonder if we can mirror this at all. That would be cool. Don't want to do that. Can't, you couldn't maybe, like, make a tunnel here, could we? I'm just thinking out loud here, folks. Let's see, could we do, is there any way that a tunnel would work? Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. But we can get an overpass. We can get a nice overpass. I think I'm going to do something ridiculous and unnecessary with this, folks. Alright, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make it even higher, so it'll go over top of this. We'll get it to link up over here just before Yeah. This is going to create a bit of a nightmare intersection, but I'm curious to see how that plays out, because that looks pretty damn cool, if I do say so myself. Alright, so how does this look here? We've got a connection throughway here, which honestly, we don't really need. I'm going to move this park. No, I'm going to move the park. I'm going to move the park over here. I'm going to relocate the school yet again. I'm going to move it down here, and we're going to just move this wonderful and terrible street up by 1, and make the world's worst intersection as a result of it. Oh god, it's terrible. Oh dear. Well, this is a thing of beauty. That, not so much. We'll probably completely bulldoze and redo the thing. Let's take a look at how traffic works out here with this setup. Let's also just check our zoning for the time being here, because we've got a lot of stuff here that's no longer zoned up. We do want to get that income from this, I'd still consider this to be premium real estate, even though these guys right here might disagree, but they can suck it. This is... yeah, it's premium real estate. I don't care if this building's got a little bit of crap on it. Still premium real estate here, folks. Eventually we'll get some sort of mass transit set up. We're gonna have to. And this thing needs to go. Just gonna go ahead and dezone this area here. I'm surprised it wasn't already... well, it'll go in its own good time then. Or I'll just do that. And I am remiss in my responsibilities here. I did not rezone this area. Alright, so that's done now. And we're losing money hand over fist. Excellent. And people are dying. Also wonderful. Not so much. Let's go ahead now and let's experiment with continuing on with the highway. No. This. Alright, there we go. Let's try this. And let's see how far up we are. Okay, so we need to continue at the level 1 here. We don't want to do that. That's a little bit unnecessary. Going to curve gently over into this. What is the problem with this? So there's apparently some sort of issue with that. Guess we're too low. Guess we'll just bulldoze that last section. We'll try again. I'll actually pause this again for this. We'll set it to double level here just to make things a little easier. Don't want a bloody suspension bridge. I think we can get away with this. Yep. Well, it's there. It's there now. We're not getting rid of it. We can switch over to the highway with no things now, and we'll do our best here to create some sort of decent tunneling system. Let's first maybe page down a little. Page down again, perhaps. There we go. And we are completely flat frickin' broke for that. Alright, so for the time being here, it looks like we're going to put in a bit of a band-aid fix. So we'll go ahead and we'll do what I did last time, which is build the roads the same direction and then reverse them once we're done. Yeah. No. No. I'm gonna have to get rid of this then. Ooh. Let's try this again. Seems pretty good. A little bit too close. We'll stretch them out just a little bit here. Okay, there we go. And for the time being, we'll drop a little off-ramp here. And we'll be building the tunnel at a later date here through Sludge Mountain. But in the meantime, let's get our exits put in here. That is not at all what I wanted. Alright, let's try this again. It's not very aesthetically pleasing at all. There we go. That looks so much better now, folks. It's pretty decent. Okay, and this one here, and we do still have to reverse this highway. I have not forgotten, don't worry. Down, and I guess we're... You know what, let's connect it right up to this intersection right here. And then we'll put one right here, and... Space is already occupied, so... Look is too steep. I beg to differ. So it's only letting me do something... I guess that's not too bad. I mean, it's not exactly what I wanted. Alright, let's go ahead here and reverse the roads here. Things are as they should be. We're going to take another crack at this particular interchange here. I want to see if I can do it a bit better. Tool back on. That actually... simpler. It looks kind of nice. Looks nicer than the original. I do wish we had some proper, we could do some proper merging lanes here. That would make things look a lot better, a lot more realistic. Alright, so that's the highway for now. And I do believe what's left with the episode is going to be devoted to housekeeping chores here. Apparently, this part of the power grid is low on power, even though overall we have just a little bit more power than we need. So we're having some brownouts, I guess. Yeah. Having a few brownouts. That's not good. Let's, suppose we'll throw down a windmill or two. There we go. Is this going to help? Or make things worse? It appears to be making things a little bit better. And for the death waves here, let's take a look at... Our cemetery usage is excellent, actually. Yeah, our crematoriums and cemeteries are just fine. Our cemeteries are actually getting a little full, so we're going to exhume the bodies and burn them. Desecrate the... Desecrate our ancestors here. I think it was garbage that was a big problem, though. I think garbage is still the eternal struggle, folks. Yeah, garbage is not that great. What's this? This is people are sick, and they're sick because of garbage. So yeah, garbage is indeed the problem. Got some people who haven't been picked up in a while, but it seems like the ultimate problem is garbage, and we have no more loans. We're maxed out on our loans. Well, we have some industrial demand here. If we want to grab some more money in the next little while here, we could probably just... Actually, let's try... No, it's not going to work alongside the causeway here, but maybe it'll work alongside this, which I never went ahead and put in some proper entrance ramps to the highway. All right. Let's fix that right now. That's not exactly... That's not at all what I wanted. There we go, that's much better. Let's take a mulligan at this one here. Let's take a mulligan at this. Give it another go. So for this one, to start going up right away. I want to start going up right away at least. Then a gradual entrance onto the highway. There we go. A little bit more aesthetically pleasing in my eyes. And that's time. So I think I'm actually going to redo these other two to match. And then I'll throw down a cut in the video. And honestly, I'm probably going to let things run for a bit here. And we're going to see what we can do to make some more money here so we can continue building stuff. So let's get this set up here. Sure. It's a little bit better. I think I like that just a little bit more. It's not perfect and beautiful, but it's not bad. Alright guys, so we've lost a hell of a lot of money here. We lost like a quarter of our income, but hopefully we'll get things going decently at some point here. I'm going to double check here to make sure that I've got everything zoned up properly. It does not look like it. Few areas that are missing stuff. That could be the difference. Well, anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm throwing down the cut here, like I said, and I will see you soon. See you guys next time.